Test, test. This one's working.
Okay, now go ahead. Start.
Test, test, test. Test,
Testing.
test, test.
Testing.
Oh, I hear him.
Oh. Well, after some technical difficulties, we're about halfway through the first quarter. Dordt trailing 6-12, and that's a timeout from the defenders. We'll be back after the break. Hopefully the microphones keep working for me and Tyler. And we'll see you after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. Shout out to the Dordt Media Network team for saving me and Tyler. That three-pointer too short for Dakota State. That one was missed by Fuller. Summerhays taking it down the floor for the defenders. She swings it out. Gertz in the corner, three up, rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Hoffmeyer. She puts it back up and good. 8-12 now the score. Defenders trailing the Trojans. Hollenbeck at the top of the key. She ships off to Fuller, and it's briefly stolen away and picked back up by Baker. And they're fighting for it on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. I believe it will be Dordt ball. It is.
Dak State's come out hot in this one. I haven't seen a lot of teams hang with Dordt this early like Dak State has. Interesting to see how this holds up.
Hoffmeyer sets a screen for Summerhays. Summerhays ships it off to Gertz. Good defense being played up top by Fuller. Wing three up and good. There's Baker cashing in. Now it's a one-point ball game. And that pass is Aaron. It will be Dordt's ball. Two good defensive possessions in a row for the defenders, and now they have a chance to take the lead.
Great defense there from Gertz. Jumped the pass. Didn't quite get a piece of it, but it forced the Dakota State person at the wing. I'm pretty sure that was number 26, or excuse me, number 21, Oltmans. And Gertz jumped the pass, let her not see the ball. Go straight out of bounds. Great defense.
Summerhays draws the foul, will head to the line for two. Brown checks in for Hoffmeyer and Scott in for Baker. But as you said, Tyler, we haven't seen a ton of teams be able to hang with the defenders this early. Usually they start off pretty hot and take away from there. But, yeah, we got a tie ball game just about halfway through this first quarter. Tie no more as Summerhays makes the second free throw. Dordt now leads by one. And that'll be another jump ball. We'll stay with the Trojans.
Another good defensive possession there. Not over yet, but great hedge on the drive. Good help defense. Forces a pickup.
Hollenbeck with it. She ships it off to Herlin. Herlin, pass stolen away by Scott. Defenders have numbers. Scott throws it off the defender, gets it back. And her pass is stolen away by John. John trying to go coast to coast, layup up and good.
That Scott pass deflection looked like a glitch in the Matrix.
That was 2K glitch. Scott in the corner, three up, no good. And that one's pulled down by the Trojans. Herlin with that rebound. Herlin now with the pass down low, layup up, missed. And it's an offensive rebound. Bad break from the defenders. Another offensive rebound. And that will be a foul on Dordt. Tough sequence there for the defenders. Kind of got away with one. Trojans missed an open layup and then couldn't get the rebound 2 times in a row.
Yeah, got a box out there. Had a chance. Scott tipped the ball up and hoped someone else would go get it, but yeah, just got to box out and stay strong in the paint.
And that one will be a foul on Brown. A little bit too much contact with Hollenbeck. Nice pass down low and layup up and good from Hollenbeck. Great find there from Barry. Kind of a laser down low.
Yeah, that was a crazy pass. She threw that. That was a heater and found Hollenbeck at the right time.
Brown inside, good and one. Stacy Brown going up strong off the pass from Summerhays, and she will head to the line for a free throw.
Great finish by Brown there. Got inside and kind of got fouled pretty hard. Still got the shot to go.
She gets the free throw to fall as well. Not sure what's going on with the scoreboard over there. It was just 15-17. Then they took away a point for Dakota State, and now we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think they gave that Brown bucket to Dakota State.
I think you might be correct.
Great pass.
Hurlin with it. She drives left, spins, finds her cutting teammate who goes up for the layup, and it falls. That is Oldmans with the nice finish in the lane. And her gets a steal on the ensuing possession. Driving down low on Baker. Now John with it at the top of the key. And that one will be tipped out of bounds off of the Trojans. It'll be Dordt ball.
Now, one thing you can already tell from this Dakota State team is they're a really good passing team. They're finding creases that, as a viewer, you don't expect to be there, but they know the offense better than we do, and they see it before it happens, like that pass down to Hollenbeck and then another cut right there.
Absolutely. They're really good at cutting as well. Moving when you don't have the ball in your hands is one of the most underrated things you can be good at in basketball, and it looks like all 5 on the court for Dakota State are very good in that aspect of the game.
Oh, yeah. Caldwell, the nice 3 there. Contested in her face, too. Drained it.
Caldwell with it. Swings it off to Berger. Berger with the layup, no good. Rebounded by Oltmans. Thought she maybe got the foul there, but no call.
I heard a slap.
That's, you can hear it through the headphones. It's pretty loud. And that 3 is drilled from Fuller. 21-19 now the score. Dakota State with the lead. Hanson in the corner. Brown sets her a screen. She tries to get over around the left side. She goes up and will be fouled. Foul will be on Fuller on the arm. First free throw from Hanson is good as Hoffmeyer walks over to the scorer's table to check in. Second one also good. And we got a sub. She'll check in for Baker. Minute and 2 seconds to go. Tie ball game on this cold, very cold January night in Sioux Center.
It's a lot colder day than it is night, at least.
That is true. Rebound tipped around off the missed 3. Pulled down by Brown. And she finds Berger. Hoffmeyer out to Caldwell. Caldwell 3 up, no good. And that rebound will be off of the defenders of the Trojan basketball with 27.6 seconds remaining here in this first quarter.
Dakota State playing some really good defense. Hard for Dordt to get really a good look. Most of Dordt's points have come on fast break or a hard contest in the paint, along with some contested threes. So got to figure out a way to break this defense.
Dordt moving into a zone here. Looks like a 2-2-1 or a 2-3, and that three, speaking of which, no good. Rebounded by Hansen. And dribble will be tipped back in bounds from Hansen. Half-court shot, no good. She didn't get it off. She traveled beforehand, so that will end the first quarter. Tie ball game. We'll be back after.
Broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
Welcome back after the break. Fresh 10 on the clock. We're all knotted up 21-21. Berger with it, guarded by Fuller. Dordt looking to take the lead here. Dakota State doing a great job hanging with the defender so far tonight. Hoffmeyer down low, triple team, missed the first layup. Ball rolling around on the ground, she kicks it out. Berger, three, up, good.
We haven't seen Berger shoot a ton of threes like that, but she's wide open. She's going to take it, and that time she hit it.
And Dakota State with the answer. It's no good. Can't quite pull down the offensive rebound. Hoffmeyer gets it. Tosses it ahead to Berger, and Dordt now with a lead and looking to extend. Hansen with it. Hoffmeyer sets her a screen. Great defense there. Nice hedge there from the Trojans. Hoffmeyer pass over the top, no good. Incomplete. Football talk there. Brown just overthrew Hoffmeyer. That'll be Trojan ball. Must have got too into the Seahawks game last night, if I'm talking like that.
Too good of a game not to.
Absolutely, go Hawks. Fuller, three, deep one, and that one's good. That one was, I don't know, probably 4 feet behind the line. She drilled it. Tie ball game once again. Berger at the top of the key, swings it over to Baker. She drives baseline, sends it over to Hansen. She's wide open, and the three is no good. Rebounded by Berry.
Hansen didn't make that, but Baker had a great pass to get that all the way down to Hansen in the corner.
Wraparound pass on the baseline.
It was fired in there, too.
And the Trojans are called for a travel to be a turnover, and it'll be Dordt ball. Berger on the left wing. Tries to find Hoffmeyer down low. She does. Hoffmeyer goes up right hook, and it falls. Nice shot from Hoffmeyer. She was double teamed down there and still got the bucket.
A great move by Hoffmeyer. She probably should keep it up a little bit more, not let the defenders go down and get it. But either way, she fought through it and got a nice shot to go.
Can be pretty tricky when you got a bunch of smaller guards in the lane with you, swatting at the ball if you're holding it at your knee. So, yeah, absolutely. Hold it up there where they can't get it and go up strong.
Yeah.
Hollenbeck with it. She swings it out to Fuller. Over to Barry. She drives right. Kicks it out. Barry, long three. That one's up and good. Dakota State having a great night from beyond the three-point line from what I've seen so far. We're not working on being able to talk, but tough to defend if you're the defenders, which is typically one of their strong points. As Baker missed that one too long. Nice offensive rebound from Hansen.
And Dakota State doing a great job getting around screens. That's causing a lot of trouble for Dordt right now. You saw it right there as Herlin goes way over that screen and gets back in time to stop the drive of Berger.
And that one's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Dordt. Absolutely, though. Usually the ball screen works pretty well for the defenders, but they're fighting through it or hedging and switching really well, which makes it tough for Dordt to get any space. Hansen creates her own space. Step back, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hoffmeyer. Now Baker with the three of her own. That one's short, and rebound is pulled down from Herlin. And Baker will get called with the foul. Maybe a little bit of a frustration foul there. Got to be careful.
Yeah, she wasn't really trying to make a play on the ball. It looked like just kind of bumped into Herlin there.
And that pass from Hollenbeck thrown out of bounds. A couple subs for the Trojans. Ross and Oltmans checking in for Hollenbeck and Fuller. (26-27). Trojans lead the defenders with 6.5 to go here in the first half. Summerhays, good defense being played from Ross. That was a good screen from Brown. Gertz can't get the edge, and Brown gets the rebound off the miss and missed a layup of her own, and that one's rebounded by Oltmans.
I think Gertz took a step on every single part of the court there. Went all the way around the three-point line, got inside.
Working really hard on the offensive end, trying to get that ball screen action to work, and it's just not happening for the defenders right now. Maybe got to try to get some high-low working with Brown and or Hoffmeyer.
Good news is the offense has not looked great compared to what we're used to seeing, and there's still a 4-point game. There's definitely able to fix this.
Very true. And that pass is stolen away by Brown. That one got tipped around a little bit. Baker's wide open in the other corner. Summerhays doesn't see her, gives it off to Gertz. Now Hoffmeyer down low, nice move. And she gets the left-handed layup to fall, and that's just what Dordt needed.
That was a great move by Hoffmeyer. One-on-one, finally got her chance to really get some space in the post and used it well.
If Hoffmeyer's one-on-one down there on the block, she's going to win about 80% of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
She's taller and stronger than most of the players we see, so got to do a good job of working it down there to her. Hoffmeyer with it at the top of the key. Here's the high-low we were talking about. Nobody home. She tries to find the cutting Gertz and does, and that will be a foul on the Trojans. It's on Ross.
Gertz was getting guarded pretty heavily there. Finally got the foul call at the very end. But very physical defense by Dakota State.
Gertz in the corner. That three's no good. Yeah, they're doing a really good job not only defending the ball screen, but all of the off-ball action, the cuts and back screens and all that. It's tough for Dordt to score right now. We got another foul. That one will be on Baker. The other Baker, I believe that was Claire. One of the twins. And that rebound pulled down by Baker off the missed three. Dordt with some numbers here. Summerhays flying down the court. She finds Hoffmeyer down low. Great pass. Layup is missed. And rebounded by the Trojans. Got to finish that one if you're Hoffmeyer. Great pass from Summerhays.
And that's not something you usually see from Hoffmeyer. Usually she'll be able to knock that down easily, but, you know, happens to the best of us. Fast break, expect someone there. They're not.
Absolutely.
Gets a little bit hard sometimes.
Almost too open there.
Yeah, there's a couple of people surrounding her, but none really guarding her. So that was kind of hard.
And that'll be an and one. Great finish there from Ross. Getting the bucket and the foul.
That was a great finish. It was good defense, too, till the very end. Got a little handsy, but even better finish.
So Ross at the line for a free throw. Trojans lead 32-28. Make that 33-28, excuse me. And that will be a timeout for the defenders. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back after this 1 minute break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. Some full court pressure here from the Trojans. Nice pass there from Scott to get it into Summerhays, and we got a foul. That'll be on number 14, Herlin.
And Summerhays mossed Fuller there to save it from a steal. That was a great play on the ball.
Some more football terminology there. Love it, Tyler. Summerhays, nice pass down low to Hoffmeyer, and she gets the layup to fall this time. Great connection there from Summerhays to Hoffmeyer. And another good back cut from the Trojans, and that will be an easy layup. Beautiful cut there from, I think that was Fuller who scored. Didn't quite catch what the number on the jersey was. As Baker goes up with the layup, it's no good, and another foul. Only 3 fouls on each team, but I feel like the last 6 possessions have accounted for all of those.
Yeah, not many actual fouls also, like, on the offensive side. Usually there's been about 3 of them that have come after a rebound, aggressive defense in the front court. Or the back court, I should say.
Jump stop layup, no good. Rebounded by Summerhays, and she once again has numbers, tries to find Scott, and that one's stolen away. And the pass over the top for another easy layup. Barry with the finish. And Dordt now trails by 7.
Dort's starting to get a little sloppy with the ball. Turnovers equals points, so gotta keep it safe here in this last 2.5 minutes. Down 7.
Baker free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Barry. But absolutely, and Dakota State still doing a really good job off the ball, cutting and getting each other open. Long three from Fuller, no good. Excuse me, that was not Fuller, that was Oltmans. And that pass thrown out of bounds from Gertz. Once again, it'll be Trojan basketball as Stacy Brown checks in for Hoffmeyer. Very sloppy start, as you said, Tyler, for Dordt. Not typically how we see them play, but good thing there's 2 halves and not just one.
Yeah, a lot more turnovers than we're used to seeing. But that also is a credit to Dakota State's great defense that they've been playing.
Absolutely. Also, usually when we see turnovers from the defenders, it's them just being aggressive on the offensive end, trying to get something to happen. And this one, the pass is really just nowhere
landing.
close, yeah. Brown with the take, no good, gets fouled. So Stacy Brown will head to the line for 2. I like that there, just taking it to the rim, being aggressive.
Yeah, and Brown's had success with that a couple times now. Had the and 1 earlier. But getting to the middle with not 3 people guarding, I should say, because Dakota State's playing some pretty suffocating defense in the post. Getting in the post and having an opportunity for a one-on-one, got to take that every time.
As Brown misses both free throws. Unfortunate for Dordt as Hollenbeck with it over to Fuller. Another nice pass outside, and that'll be a turnover on the Trojans as Oltman stepped out of bounds trying to beat her defender to the baseline. John checks in for Barry. A little bit more pressure again here from the Trojans. Hanson with it. She drives in left. Nice pass outside to Scott. And Scott's pass is stolen away by Oldmans or Ross, excuse me.
And there's just another example of a pass that just doesn't land. Out of character for the defenders for sure.
Under a minute to go. Dordt trails 37-30. As Fuller's layup no good, rebounded by Hanson.
That was great defense by Hanson. Get up to contest that shot.
Berger with it on the right wing. Good screen there from Brown. Out to Baker, over to Hanson. Baker down low, and she is fouled. Nice pass down low to Baker from Hanson. Baker's first free throw is good. Score now 31-37. Dakota State with the lead. Second free throw up. And that one rattles around and falls. Now a 5-point ball game, just over 30 seconds to go.
Interested to see how Dordt closes out this half, see if they can cut down on that lead a little bit.
Oltman's over to Fuller. And that's another long three from the Trojans, and it's good. Ross with a little bit of a dagger into the defenders there at the end of the half. Dordt trying to make something happen here in the last 5 seconds. Baker with it. She drives inside, layup up and good. Great take there from Baker, and that will end the first half. Dordt trails 34-40. We'll be back after this halftime break.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning into the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Welcome back after the halftime break. A couple of first half stats for you for the defenders. Leading scorer Courtney Hoffmeyer. Just a bunch of 2s, 3s, and 4s after that. Pretty even throughout the board. For the Trojans, their leading scorer is Ross. Ross has 12. Fuller has 8. Oltmans and Hollenbeck each with 7. As Brown takes it to the dish and gets the layup to fall, 36-42 now the score. Dordt still trailing the Trojans.
Great job by Brown there. Take the isolation one-on-one into the paint with a mismatched defender.
Hollenbeck with it over to Ross. Now that three up and good. That is hit by John. So Dakota State kind of picking up where they left off in the first minute here of the second half. Nice screen there for Brown. Berger, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Herlin. Herlin over to John. Now John to Fuller. Fuller with some space, and that'll be an offensive foul on John. It'll be Dordt basketball. Moving screen there on John was the call.
Yeah, tough one for Dakota State. John had her feet pretty set, and then Berger decided to run through the screen instead of around it, and John had to pay.
And we got another foul. That'll be on number 11, Ross of the Trojans. Hanson down low to Hoffmeyer, just where you want Hoffmeyer to be, one-on-one in the post, and she goes up with a reverse layup and gets it to fall. What? Oh, you probably can hear it. Here's the song. Berger football pass over to Hanson, and Hanson's attempt a pass down low to Hoffmeyer is tipped out of bounds by Fuller. Berger three, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Nice box out there from Stacy Brown. She kicks it out to Hanson, and another offensive rebound off the miss for Brown. Now Baker with a chance, and she cans it. 41-45, now the score.
Yeah, I mean, Brown just had 2 offensive rebounds in a span of like less than 5 seconds. That's always a good sign.
Brown doing a great job on the boards for the defenders. She now has 6 rebounds tonight. Baker called for the foul there at the line is Ross. We got some subs for the defenders. Summerhays checks in for Berger. Everyone else stays, and Dakota State entering back into their full court pressure. And that one is stolen away. Nice defense there from Altman. She finds her teammate down low. That's Ross again, and she'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, just got to protect the ball better there on the press break. Dakota State identified I believe that was that Summerhays that came down? Was that Baker? Or?
I think it was Baker, and Summerhays was already down there, and they tried to force it to Baker.
Yeah, they identified the person they were supposed to be guarding, and Dordt figured out that they identified it a little too late. Just got to make a safer pass there on the press break.
Hanson trapped. On Dort's side of the floor, good defense from the Trojans. Just a little bit too good a defense. Called for the foul is number 11, Lily Ross.
And it doesn't look like Dordt was even really running a press break there, leaving Hanson out to dry. It's going to be hard to break the press if you got to dribble through it.
Especially with the amount of pressure. Especially at this point in the game, they got 4 of their 5 players going all out to get a turnover.
Yeah.
Hoffmeyer down low, layup, no good, and it'll be out of bounds off the defenders. It will be Trojan ball as Hollenbeck and Herlin check in for John and Ross. Hollenbeck off to Fuller. Now Altman spins. Open lane, goes up with the left hand, no good. Looks like the right side of the hoop was wide open there. She went up with the left.
Altman's
missed it.
Went pretty wide on that one. Looked like she could have went down to the right or down the middle. Either one would have worked, but to the left, Brown was right there, and Brown played good aware defense.
And that pass, good defense there from Brown. She tips it out of bounds. It will stay with Dakota State as Baker and Gertz check in for Hoffmeyer and Hanson. Layup there, missed. Nice defense from Summerhays. That one was missed by Barry. Summerhays with the rebound over to Brown, and she couldn't handle it, and it will be Trojan basketball. Pass that Brown typically can handle and maybe even score on. Herlin over to Fuller. Cross-court pass to Altmans. Working on Gertz. Barry out to Fuller. Long 3 up. Almost got the bank to fall, but it didn't. Rebounded by Summerhays. And her pass stolen away once again. And nobody's home for the defenders as Fuller should have cruised in for the easy layup, and Summerhays somehow ends up with that rebound. Great hustle there from Summerhays as she finds Gertz in the corner for 3, and the hustle pays off.
What a turn of events. That was a 5-point swing right there, and then a great rebound by Summerhays. Gets the 3 to fall for Gertz.
And just like that, the Trojans with a turnover. So Dordt with a chance to cut this one to 2 or 3 points. Trojans again showing some pressure. Summerhays wisely staying in the middle of the court. Doesn't want to get trapped in the corner. Summerhays goes up, layup, good.
Great move by Summerhays. Fake to the corner, really kind of put that defender in the short corner in a bind. Had to pick one, picked the wrong one.
Hurling over to Ross. Ross driving left, layup up, no good. Nice rebound there from Hoffmeyer, and Dordt with numbers again. Hansen in the corner, thought about it, pump fakes, drives in, spins. Now Baker with a chance, no good, rebounded by Hoffmeyer. And she's fouled on her putback attempt, so she'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Dort's getting a lot better penetration now than they were in the first half on this Dakota State defense. Hence why they've been able to cut the lead a little bit. Now they're getting in the paint, they're getting more boards. Usually a recipe for success.
Doing a better job running the floor as well. As free throws missed, but rebounded by the defenders. Summerhays, long 3 to take the lead, no good. And that rebound is picked up by Barry. Barry out to Hollenbeck. She'll take the 3, it's up, no good. Rebounded again from Barry. And it's tipped out of bounds off Dordt. It will stay with the Trojans. Barry working on Gertz. She drives baseline and will be fouled by Gertz. Nice play drawn up there from the coach from Dakota State, and they get the easy bucket. 46-50 now the score. Defenders trailing by 4. Summerhays long 2 up, no good. And rebounded by Hurlin. Hurlin's pass somehow picked up by Fuller. And that 3 is drilled by Barry, and just like that, the lead is once again 7.
Yeah, Dakota State's starting to find their rhythm on offense again. That inbounds play, now the open 3. Dort's got to figure out how to not let that happen anymore.
Hoffmeyer doubled down low, couldn't get it to fall, rebounded by Barry. Hollenbeck, bank shot no good, and Hoffmeyer could not pull down the rebound. She just bobbled it around a little bit. It will stay with Dakota State as Berger, Baker, and Scott check in for Gertz, Summerhays, and I didn't check who the last sub was.
Hoffmeyer.
Hoffmeyer.
No, not Hoffmeyer.
Oh, Hoffmeyer's on the floor. And the same play, layup no good, but Barry puts it back up and in, and Dordt maybe got to do a better job of sitting tight there. Not being glued to their man. as Hansen is fouled by Barry on the layup. She'll head the line for 2 free throws. But, yeah, back to that inbounds play. Maybe you got to run a zone there? I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, zone's easier for baseline out of bounds. But, yeah, it's kind of hard when they have a size advantage there with Hollenbeck. Kind of plug the middle.
Hansen makes both.
Yeah, Dordt just needs to find a way to that little stretch of about 3 minutes where they were getting to the paint and wreaking havoc in there. That's what they need to get back to.
Layup no good there from Barry. Rebounded by Hansen. Berger wide open on the wing. Her 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Hollenbeck. And Dakota State with a chance again to extend. Oltmans drives, layup no good. Rebounded by Hoffmeyer.
That was great defense by Berger. Stay straight up, not let her by.
Nice pass over top, and Hoffmeyer couldn't handle it, but she saves it from going out of bounds. Scott, pull-up jumper, looks like it got blocked. Good rebound from Brown. She's got a couple really nice offensive rebounds here in this third quarter.
Yeah, she's playing aggressive in the paint. That's kind of what sparked this Dordt run at first.
Scott hits the 2. Be a really long 2. Looks like it. Foot was on the line. Lead is now 5 for the Trojans. Barry drives left, kicks it out. Oltman's wide open on the wing. That one's off. Misfired to the right. Now Fuller with it after the offensive rebound. Oltman's over to Barry. Barry's 3 no good. And another offensive rebound. Got to be getting these rebounds if you're the defenders and you want to win this game.
Yeah, that has to be rebounded there. Long bounce. Dakota State was almost bailing on the possession, getting back on defense, and just a little mishap lets them get right back in.
Ross will check in for Fuller for Dakota State. Ross over to Oltmans.
That was great defense.
Absolutely. Barry got blocked there by, not sure if it was Hoffmeyer or Brown. Berger driving. Stuck down low, kicks it out to Brown. Now over to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer, nice move down low, layup no good. Another offensive rebound for Stacy Brown, and she gets the layup to fall. Unsung hero of this third quarter for the defenders, Stacy Brown. I think that's her 5th offensive rebound. Doing a great job crashing the boards.
I mean, that's like her 4th in this quarter, right?
I believe so. I think it's her 5th in this quarter.
Oh.
Long 3 from Barry, and she gets it to fall. Another dagger from Barry. And that will do it for the third quarter. Dordt trails 58-52. We'll be back after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery.
Oh, they're going to put some time back on the clock.
Excuse me, I was wrong. 0.8 on the clock.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to need.
Spent some time left on the clock.
Yeah, I think there was more time at half, honestly.
He might be right, but it doesn't matter anyways. They missed the layup. And back to what I was saying earlier, we'll be back after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Welcome back after the quarter break. Fresh 10 on the clock. Summerhays with it. She's being guarded by Ross. Ross playing some tight defense. Now she's playing the same way on Hansen. Hansen pull-up jumper, good. Nice shot there from Casey Hansen.
That was a really nice play to get an open look there.
Another open three for Barry. Barry's three's good.
Barry's shooting at a very high volume tonight.
Got to keep some tabs on Barry. She's really taken over this game in the third quarter. Now hitting the three in the fourth. As Summerhays is fouled. Over the top pass to Baker. Didn't see a lot of Baker in the third quarter. She has some type of wrapping on her right leg, or excuse me, left leg. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe she got cut or something like that.
But yeah, you're right. It was, first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and didn't see her the rest of the quarter.
Looks like she's running around just fine, so that's good. And another pass off of a Trojan foot. It'll stay with Dordt yet again. Four seconds left on the shot clock.
Surprised they didn't rule that a kick ball. So
yeah.
now Dordt gets put in a weird position on the inbound with 4 seconds left.
Skip pass over the top to Brown. She's fading away. Missed everything. Rebound pulled down by Barry.
Yeah, I think Brown could have taken her time a little bit there. She shot it like there was only like 0.8 seconds on the clock. Maybe could have pump faked and driven, but hard spot to be in.
And on the other end, Barry fouled by Baker. First free throw from Barry is good. Second one also good, and we got some subs. Berger and Baker in for the defenders. To the bench goes Hoffmeyer and Summerhays. Nice catch in traffic there from Baker. And the pass is stolen away, picked up by Fuller. It'll be a jump ball. And it will be Trojan basketball. Another great defensive possession. Lots of pressure from the Trojans. And Dordt just can't handle all the pressure.
Yeah, and that looked like a little bit of fatigue there. Looked like Baker looked a little tired going after the ball, which we haven't seen a lot from Dordt.
I think it may be the other way around. Dakota State only has 7 players here tonight. Dordt has a full bench. Berger taking it up for the defenders. Nice screen there from Brown. Berger gives it off to Baker. Berger, nice extra pass to Hansen. 3 up, good. Great decision there from Ella Berger to send it over to Casey Hansen, and she drills the 3.
Those 3 great passes right in a row.
Baker called for the foul there underneath the basket as Oltmans was going up for a reverse layup.
Shot from like behind the backboard too.
Baker didn't love the call, and I don't know if I do either. Kind of looked like she was behind Oltmans, didn't really touch her, but feels like we say it every game, but we're a lot farther away than the refs, so. Second free throw missed, rebounded by Brown. She finds Hansen. Baker down low, layup up, good. 4-point ball game. Dordt clawing their way back in. Herlin with it, guarded by Berger. She sends it over to John. Now Barry, who's guarded by Baker. Nice crossover. Fuller, wing 3 up, no good. That one looked really good from up here. Barry gets the rebound, and that will be a jump ball. And it will be Dordt's ball. 7:12 remaining here in this ball game. Dordt trails 63-59.
Another play with a long rebound that Dordt just has to get hands on the ball there. These long rebounds, when they have the size advantage on Dak State, is hurting them really bad.
Good defense on that screen from Brown. Brown working really hard for the defenders tonight. Her layup up, no good. But she tips around the offensive rebound and gets another one off of the Baker miss. Baker, wing 3 up, no good. And Berger with the rebound. 2-on-1, and Berger said, that's mine. As Hansen missed the 3, and Berger with another offensive rebound. 4 offensive rebounds in a row for Dordt.
Dordt doing an excellent job on the offensive boards. It's just the defensive end. If they can put it all together, they might go on a huge run here.
And that will lead to a Trojan timeout. That'll be a full timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. 6:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Dordt with the ball on the baseline. Quick pass into Hoffmeyer. Hanson, nice behind the back move over to Hoffmeyer. Nice pass from Berger down low to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer muscling her way in, and she gets it to fall. Nice pass there from Berger, and phenomenal finish from Hoffmeyer. Dordt now trails by only 2. So that shot missed, rebounded by Hoffmeyer. So Dordt starting to play a lot better here in this fourth quarter. Layup missed, but put back is made by Baker, and we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, that's the first time since, what, 12-12?
I believe so, something like that.
Dordt's been trailing all game. Good fight, and another steal.
Another steal from Baker. Nice move. Baker's layup no good. She's going too fast. We got a foul. That'll be on number 14, Herlin.
This isn't a slight at Dakota State's other players, but when Hollenbeck has come out of the game, more of a praise to her. Dordt's paint success has been so much better. She's been doing very good in the paint, really holding it down, being the anchor down there to where Hoffmeyer and Brown really can't do any of their moves that they usually do against her, and against the smaller defenders, they're definitely able to.
Absolutely. Most of Brown's rebounding success on the offensive side has come when Hollenbeck is on the bench.
For sure.
Hanson drives to the right side. Her layup up, no good. Rebounded by Baker. Another nice rebound for the defenders. Hanson pump fakes, sends it back over to Berger. Good decision not to shoot it there. Baker, corner 3, quick trigger, no good. Nice rebound from her sister, and she will get fouled.
That was a great box out. It looked like she even got tied up with her arms a little bit, but even then she was still boxing out the defender.
And here she comes, Hollenbeck checking in for John. First free throw from Baker is missed. Second one also missed, and that rebound will go to Ross. Ross over to Barry. Barry's done a lot of damage to the defenders tonight, and she spins. Jumper no good. Rebounded by Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck puts it back up, no good. And Berger with the rebound. Sends over the top to Baker. Baker's layup up, good.
That was a great pass by Berger.
And just like that, it looks like after a very stagnant night on offense for the defenders, they now have taken the lead 65-63. Rose drives, reverse layup, Ross. Baker, pass to the other Baker, layup good. And that will be a Dakota State timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. Dordt now leads 67-63 after the twin sister connection, Sophie to Claire, to extend this lead to 4. Fuller with it. Fuller left-handed scoop layup up and good. Tough shot there from Brooke Fuller.
That was a great finish.
Not as easy as she made that one look.
Dakota State not having near as much success on the cuts as they had in the first half, so good job to Dordt defense tightening up on that.
Baker's pass tipped away, stolen away by Barry. Trying to find Hoffmeyer in the post. And got another foul on Baker. Checking in for the Trojans, Herlin. Fuller will head to the bench. And Scott will take out Baker. Ross driving left on Summerhays. Loses her dribble, and that one goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Trojans. Looks like it went off of Summerhays' foot.
And another possession, a great help defense from the defenders, collapsing on that drive.
Hollenbeck with it, out to Ross, over to Oltmans. Now Barry driving baseline. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession there from the defenders. It'll be Dordt ball once again. They lead by 2 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. Gertz over to Hoffmeyer. Nice job getting out of the pressure there, something they haven't done super well so far tonight.
That was good passing.
And that pass stolen away. Summerhays with the turnover, Barry with the steal. She tries to go coast to coast, goes up strong and gets it to fall.
What a finish by Barry. Brown with a great defense, she finished over it.
And that one nearly stolen away by Herlin. And that will be 10-second violation on Summerhays.
That was
Just
so close.
On the defenders. They called that as she was crossing half court.
I looked up at the shot clock to make sure because it seemed like a long time, and I'm not sure if she was behind the line when the clock hit 20. Unfortunate for the defenders.
Got to answer back here on defense if you're Dordt. Hollenbeck over to Barry. Got to keep tabs on Barry at all times. She has played really well tonight for the Trojans. And we got another foul on Berger. Hollenbeck thought about the 3. Now Ross with it on the wing. She drives left on Hansen. Kicks it out. Barry, nice pump fake. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hollenbeck layup, no good.
Great defense by Baker.
Phenomenal possession. She blocked Hollenbeck when she was in the post with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Dordt trying to regain the lead. Hansen over the top to Hoffmeyer. She could handle this pass. Goes up strong with the right hand. Good.
And that's all because of the block that Baker just had on the defensive end. That was incredible.
And that will lead to another timeout from the Trojans. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. We got a really good game cooking up here tonight. A minute 13 left on the clock. Nice cut there from Oltmans. And that one is stolen away. Nice hands from Hoffmeyer. And she will be fouled down low.
Took a while, but finally got the call.
And that one will be on Ross. Great defense there from Hoffmeyer.
Yeah, another example of collapsing defense by the defenders. Really makes it hard for Dakota State. And then Hoffmeyer aggression after the rebound, or the steal, I should say.
Hoffmeyer's first free throw is good. It's a huge free throw for the defenders and for Hoffmeyer. And she missed it. It'll be rebounded by Oltmans. Still a one-possession ball game. Berry with it. She's open. Finds Oltmans, who's more open. Her three up. Banked in. Good. Are you kidding me? So we're tied at 70. A lot of extra mustard on that one from Oltmans, and it pays off as she banks it in. I'm not sure what's going on down there. And that will lead to a defender timeout. Still waiting on the signal. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Welcome back after the break. Dordt with the ball. 56.7 seconds remaining. We're all tied up at 70. Baker, pass down low, layup up, good. Huge shot from Sophie Baker, and that extends Dordt's lead to 2 with 50 seconds remaining. Got to play some great defense here if you're the defenders.
What a play design on the sideline out of bounds.
Hollenbeck somehow kept that ball as Oltmans' layup is missed. Hansen with it. And her pass is tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Dordt. It's been quite the game so far. The most entertaining girls game that I think we've ever done.
Yeah, this game's been a lot of back and forth. Not as much far as lead changes, but just really momentum swings.
Berger with it. No fouls yet from the Trojans. 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Hoffmeyer with it. 5 seconds left. Got to get something to happen here. Her layup up. No good. She put just a little too much on it. And it will be a jump ball. And it will be a Dakota State ball. And that leads to a Trojan timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second break, sponsored by Casey's Bakery.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here.
Dakota State with its 7.5 seconds remaining, plenty of time to set up a play. Me and Tyler were watching the Dakota State huddle, and Barry was drawing up the play in the Trojan huddle. Hollenbeck, long three, no good. Baker with the rebound, and that will do it. Dordt with a huge bucket at the end, and they will win this ball game with a final score 72-70. And that was a lot of fun, most fun I've ever had calling and watching one of these JV women's games.
That was electric.
Hopefully we can have the same feeling with the boys game, so make sure to tune in about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you next time.